What is going on, my broskies? My name is Toadskin. I'm back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. And as you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, in today's video, I'm going to be doing a showcase video on the brand newly released Sugofest exclusive Quick LUCCI character. Now, this character, honestly, he is probably one of the coolest legends in the game. One thing, though, that a lot of people obviously are not that happy about, of course, is the fact that this specific LUCCI is pretty closely related to the original 6-star LUCCI that was already released. I would have been fine with it if this LUCCI was somehow boosting another class, or perhaps a color booster or a rainbow booster, but the fact that he still boosts Powerhouse is actually kind of triggering to me personally, and I know a lot of other people do share the same opinion in that regard. But anyways, in this video, what you guys are going to be seeing is teams where I use the new Quick Law as a friend captain, Quick LUCCI, sorry, as a friend captain, and I'm taking on all three of the brand new Colosseums that are out right now on Global, being Brindy World, Suleiman, and also Garnforce. So this is going to be a pretty cool video for you guys. Hopefully you guys do go on to enjoy it, and if you guys do, make sure to smack the like button down below. But anyways, let's just get into discussing Quick LUCCI. So obviously, Quick LUCCI, Powerhouse Captain, he's a 2.5 times attack booster, and he also gives 1.2 times health, and he basically just halves your recovery. But then, on top of that, for every perfect you hit in a row, you get 1.1 times extra attack added onto that original 2.5 times. So it ends up stacking all the way up to 4.026 times after that 5th perfect. And in this team, you're going to see in certain circumstances where I don't have enough damage to actually finish off a certain boss, but if I had the double Quick LUCCI as captain, I would definitely be able to finish off the boss, or if even it was just 6-star plus LUCCI, it would be much better than what we have right now. 6-star LUCCI is a little bit underwhelming. Like, the regular strength 6-star one is very underwhelming. Once we get 6-star plus strength LUCCI, he's going to be so much better, giving you 3.5 times attack with a matching orb, and especially because the Quick LUCCI gives you all matching orbs, and also the strength LUCCI also will give you more matching orbs as well. Like, it would just work so much better once we get the 6-star plus LUCCI. But for now, we're going to have to resort to the regular 6-star LUCCI. But yeah, this 6-star plus LUCCI has a great captain ability. In my opinion, he's a better captain than the regular 6-star LUCCI. I'd say he's about even with 6-star plus LUCCI, because 6-star plus LUCCI giving you a constant 3.5 with the matching orb is actually like pretty amazing. And then with the quick one, you do obviously have to rely on hitting those perfects consecutively, which is a little bit of a downfall. But nonetheless, still both amazing captain abilities. But let's talk about the special, right? So this brand new Quick LUCCI has the ability where he will reduce the defense of all enemies by 80% for 2 turns. He does 50 times his attack and tightless damage to all enemies. All Powerhouse characters get a matching orb, and recovers 20% of the crew's maximum health, which is pretty goddamn amazing. He has 4 like separate abilities that all are exceptional for Powerhouse teams. Defense reduction to the enemy, AoE damage that's really strong. He has the ability to recover 20% of your max HP, and also gives you all matching orbs, which is awesome. One unit that synergizes really well with this Quick LUCCI is Zeo. So Zeo, if you guys don't remember what he actually does, his special ability will lock all your orbs for 1 turn, and also locks your chain multiplier at 2.5 times for 1 turn, and makes perfects easier to hit for 1 turn. So he is amazing for a couple reasons. So number one, Zeo locks orbs, so you can keep those matching orbs for the following turn. And also he makes perfects easier to hit, which means that if you are running that Quick LUCCI as your captain, then you are going to be hitting your perfects a lot easier, which means you're going to be ramping up your damage a lot easier. And also, you know, you can't really deny it, 2.5 times chain lock is pretty goddamn amazing as well. So Zeo, honestly, one of the best subunits for Powerhouse teams with the Quick LUCCI as your captain. And one thing that the Powerhouse teams are missing on Global, and I really cannot wait until we get it on Global, is the Fujitora raid boss. So if you guys are unfamiliar with what the Fujitora raid boss does, he is basically a Legend Dofi, but for specifically Powerhouse teams. If you guys don't know what he does, he will go ahead and give your adjacent orbs into matching, and then 2 times orb boost for Powerhouse for 1 turn. And I believe I believe he does AoE damage as well. So, Raid Boss Fujitora is exceptional. He's also a Psy unit, which is quite good because there aren't that many, like, essential Psy units for powerhouse teams. The only ones I can really think of off the top of my head are guys like Fukaboshi, maybe Young Whitebeard if you need it. In this actual clips that you guys are going to see, I do use Young Whitebeard because the fact that you are using, you don't have the double LUCCI means you are losing out on a lot of damage. So Young Whitebeard's pretty good for that, giving you a 40% health cut that can basically substitute, not having enough damage output from your captains to basically just giving you that health cut, which basically will just go ahead and just replace all that damage that you would have gotten previously with the double LUCCIs. So yeah, once Global get that Raid Boss Fujitora, powerhouse teams are going to skyrocket and be one of the best teams in the game because they have so many multiple turn boosters. They can bring so many different orb boosters and type boosters, and eventually, once we get the Psy Boa Hancock batch, we're going to have access to the Boa sisters, being Marigold and Sandazonia, the rare recruit versions, and oh my gosh, those two units are exceptional for both Striker and Powerhouse teams. And basically what will happen is you can get a full board of orbs and a 1.75 conditional boost for your crew. So just with those two units alone, that's just mind-blowing. And then you can also add with the fact that you do have Quick LUCCI, who can also give you another full board of orbs, and then you'll have orb boosters and type boosters. Like, Powerhouse are honestly one of the best teams in the game right now, even on the Japan version, one of the best teams in the game. So, if you have Quick LUCCI, congratulations to you guys, because your Powerhouse teams are going to get extremely lit in the future once we get access to just a few more units. Powerhouse are still really good on Global, but they're a couple units away from being like top tier units. Strikers right now are probably the best team in the game on Global, but Powerhouse are definitely going to start making their way up there once we get a couple more units, of course. So now that we've gone ahead and talked about how good this Quick LUCCI is, right, what is bad about this guy? Surely there's going to be some negatives to this guy. And the biggest negative, the biggest drawback with most Powerhouse teams in general is the fact that they don't have much tankiness. They don't have many health boosters, they don't have much recovery, and that is the main thing about these teams, is the fact that they are not that durable. So running these guys for Training Forest, they can do some of the Training Forest, or they can do a large majority of the Training Forest, but they're not the most optimal teams for them. They are not a very durable class, which is fine. They are still, as the name suggests, a very powerful class. They just are not very durable. And one thing that Quick LUCCI has that is a lot better than the other Powerhouse captains that are like Hody or the Strength LUCCI is the fact that he gives a health boost and he'll only halve your crew's recovery, which means you are still going to get at least something from a recovery orb, and you are going to have a decent amount of health if you have a double LUCCI. I believe it's like a 44% boost of health compared to your original health if you were only running a regular Strength LUCCI. So that's pretty good, 1.2, and I think it's a 1.44 if you run double LUCCI. So you're going to get 1.44 times health, and you're also going to be getting, I think it's only 25% of your recovery is what's going to be standing there. So that's one main drawback from that. But the thing about it is that Quick LUCCI's benefits vastly outweigh the negatives of him. He is just such an amazing captain. And one thing I forgot to mention as well is the fact that this Quick LUCCI actually has 5 socket spots. Now, that is actually pretty goddamn awesome, considering that LUCCI is pretty easy to get sockets for. Obviously, he has the Fortnite that everyone, makes a meme on because the drop rates aren't that good. Me, personally, I've had pretty good drop rates in the past on that Fortnite, so I think, personally, it's not too bad. But, yes, you can farm this guy's sockets pretty easily, and he does have 5 sockets, as I said, which is another major benefit to running Quick LUCCI as a captain. And finally, one actually really cool thing about this Quick LUCCI that a lot of people are starting to realize is the fact that not only is this guy just a powerhouse unit, this guy is also a shooter class character, and that is pretty substantial because this means that you can build pure powerhouse Blackbeard teams a lot easier. So you can have this guy as your captain, or your friend captain of course, and then you could have a Blackbeard as the other captain, and yeah, that basically will get you on the way to start building a powerhouse pure Blackbeard team, because that was one of the bigger things that in order to, build a pretty decent decent, you know, pure powerhouse Blackbeard team is that you had to have like Hody, and there aren't really that other, you know, any good powerhouse shooter characters. Like Legend Hody was the only other one, and then they introduced this guy who is definitely a much better captain for Blackbeard than what Hody is for Blackbeard, because obviously with Hody you're going to be losing a lot of health, which isn't very good. So this guy partners really well with Blackbeard, and then you can run a powerhouse slasher, a powerhouse shoot. You've already got your powerhouse shooter, and then you run a powerhouse slasher, fighter, and a striker. So you need those three. The powerhouse strikers are pretty easy. You got Zio, Colosseum, what's his face? Colosseum Neko Mamushi when he comes out. He is so good. You got the slashers. I believe the Colosseum Kyros is actually a slasher as well. Also the Fujitora, Raid Fujitora is a slasher as well. Powerhouse slasher. And then you've got powerhouse fighter, and there's a ton of those in the game, of course. You know, you got access to like time skip Sanji, or you've got access to the deck Sanji. You know, there's a lot of powerhouse fighters, and so there are really nice pure Blackbeard powerhouse teams that you can build now that you have this guy as a captain. And remember, you have the LUCCI, he will guarantee you a full board of orbs. So if you ever need to go through barriers and you want to run that powerhouse team, you're not going to have too many issues running a Blackbeard friend captain along with him. So that's basically all the information I really wanted to convey to you guys in this video about how good this quick LUCCI actually is. And if you guys want to see more of these showcase videos once a new legend is released, make sure to leave a comment down below to let me know. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it, and if you guys did, make sure to smack the like button down below. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content I post on my channel, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But other than that, guys, I will see you guys within the next video.